But that means the high noon's gone, and then I get to pop off. So the opponent just handed us the win. At pumps, I put counters on everything. And then I put counters on everything and make them fly. And go over the top. Opponent had all the information there. They sold there. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Edge of Eternities deck. Today we are going to be looking at green-white Gearhulk. This deck's focused around Bright Glass Gearhulk. So from previous sets from Aether Drift, this card has been awesome to play with, all the different builds and toolbox decks. But if you don't know, Bright Glass Gearhulk is 2 green, 2 white for a 4/4 artifact construct. And it's got First Strike and Trample. When this creature enters, you may search your library for up to 2 artifact, creature, and or enchantment cards with mana value 1 or less. Reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle. So Gearhulk's is trying to tutor out a bunch of stuff to what you need for the given situation. So it's a toolboxy deck. The Edge of Eternities card we are highlighting in this deck is actually going to be Lightstall Inquisitor. Lightstall Inquisitor is a 1-mana 2/1 for an Angel Wizard with Vigilance, and it says when this creature enters, each opponent exiles a card from their hand and may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. Each spell cast this way costs 1 more to cast. Each land played this way enters tapped. So this card, super powerful from Edge of Eternities. One of the most exciting parts of white in the set that I think everyone was excited to play with. This card is just such a beating early. It rips your opponent's hand apart and slows them down. And so playing it in a deck where I can search it up with the Gearhulk, because it is 1 mana, I get to play this card more often. Another 1-mana card I can search up with Gearhulk that plays really well with Lightstall Inquisitor is actually a card, yes, I know we've seen it too much, is Nurturing Pixie. And this is where Inquisitor gets really, really good, because I can play Inquisitor on like turn 1, get a card out of their hand. Next turn I can untap, I can attack for 2, I can then play my Pixie, balancing the Inquisitor, then replaying the Inquisitor again, and getting a second card out of their hand, all while I now have 4 power on the battlefield, and I get to just keep going from there. So Pixie plus Inquisitor, just an unbelievable duo together, and you're going to see in the games today that there's a couple of games where that alone is enough to get ahead enough and to win the game. The rest of the deck is a toolbox deck. It is designed to work with the Gearhulk to make sure that I'm finding answers I need for any situation we could be in. So a couple of removal spells, Duskgrow's Reliquary, I got 1 in the main deck, 1 in the sideboard. This is just your catch-all, gets rid of an artifact or creature, and deals with any problems you might have. It's good. You can tutor with the Gearhulk. This is a new card from Edge of Eternities, Hard Light Containment. It's 1-mana aura enchantment, and you can basically enchant an artifact you control and exile a creature. It also gives your creature with it, or that permanent you enchanted with it, Ward 1. But it's a 1-mana spell I can go get with Gearhulk. Gearhulk itself is also an artifact, so you can attach it to itself if you need to. You don't like to do that as much because they're already incentivized to kill the Gearhulk. So if you can put it on like a Novice Inspector, Clue token, or something, like a map token or something we get during the course of the games, you'll see they're less inclined to point a removal spell at that, keeping that thing under exile. Another new card from Edge of Eternities is Seam Rip. And Seam Rip has been awesome so far to play with. It's come up a ton, especially against the aggro decks, low to the ground decks, the Dimir decks. All these decks that are trying to attack with creatures, Seam Rip has been phenomenal. It's a 1-mana enchantment, and all it does is when it enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent, opponent controls with mana value 2 or less. That's it. It's clean, gets anything 2 or less. I have 2 in the main deck, and I have another one in the sideboard over here too. It's been so good. So there's the deck. If you have a certain deck or deck list or cards you want me to try out in the future, let me know in the comments down below. We're going to keep pumping out these Edge of Eternities decks here this week and kind of, attack the hype of the set and have fun with it. So if there's something you want to see, let me know. Otherwise, enjoy the games, guys. I think you're gonna like them. They were a lot of fun to play. They're very grindy. So if you want to play slower, grindier deck where you got to make a ton of decisions that could decide the game, this is the deck for you. So thanks, guys. See ya. All right. Yeah, this hand's keepable. We'll just keep chugging along here. We gotta get this tap land out of the way now. Opponent's playing an Aristocrats deck. Do I want... Yeah, I think we can keep this. Like, I might want this one, but if I surveil with this next one and find a land, like, I probably don't want that. Alright, we're gonna see Seam Rip do its thing here, which should be pretty cool. That was nice and clean. That's gonna be okay too. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna pixie it back to my hand. And oh, it's an artifact. I'll replay it then. We're gonna take some damage here from the voice. Or another creature you control dies or is put into exile. Those sacrifice. That'll get bigger. Oh, wow. That's sweet. Dang. Yeah, so we're gonna... It's gonna get to 4 power anyways. What a sweet concept. Boom, boom, 2 counters on it. Yeah, yeah. That's good stuff right there. That's good stuff. Okay. Sure. Do this. One has 2 cards in hand. I don't think Inquisitor is where we want to be. Shard Mage protects my thing. Is this mana cost? The Seam Rip's gonna be pretty good here. Do that. We just can't let them sacrifice this in some way before I can untap. Because then I can kill it, and the Shard Mage can protect the thing it's going to target. I'm going to take damage here. Yeah, taking damage. But I can block all this up. Make that thing big. Sacrifice those to get some scries. Yeah, we're okay right now. It looks bad, but it's really not too bad. Super, super sweet, sweet combo there. Okay, so we will Seam Rip. And they might sack us in response. It's okay. Then we Shard Mage. Problem solved. Okay. We got there. Now, do we go here. We take care of the Zealot or the Voice? Voice is what got me in this mess. Even better. So now they don't get it back. That costs 2 to equip. I want to start gaining life back here. Yep. Alright, so that was a sweet turn. It was all telegraphed and planned, but they just did a good job kind of navigating that puzzle. Crazy. This with voice is sweet. So what am I losing here? Nothing. Like, what am I there getting back? Nothing. Now we're in oh wow. Now we're in good shape. Now opponent only has 3 mana. What if I... Oh, that's a little bit of a problem though. Just color. Okay, we'll go here. And then it's more just playing for future turns, I think. Is Ghost Vacuum good here? Maybe we go Strider, mark it back, honestly. Play this. Great, drop the top. I'm not... Am I attacking? I think the answer is no. Let's make sure we don't die. Surveilling for answers. We're in really good shape at the moment. Voice is good. But voice doesn't threaten me at the moment. Let's throw this on Pixie. Because this can fight the Zealot. What if we bounce this then? Oh, that died. It left the toughness. That's fine. A little screw up there, but it's okay. We're not gonna get punished too tremendously for that. Get in. All right, now we've got the commanding advantage. We got a ton of ways to stay going super long in this game. That gets free sack 1 time. We just get in with the Hydra. Yeah, they can't kill any of this stuff, so 5 out of nowhere. Surprise! It's like I have these insane cards like, let's apply pressure here. That's got trample, guys. That is trample. That is trample. That is trample. Alright. GG. Sweet, sweet idea, though. It's a slow hand. But we'll keep it. Lands spells. Definitely gonna bend that land. Destroy target enchantment, you say? Yeah. Kinda gets the job done. The phone's popping off right now. So the Felidar Cub can kill the Endurance. Enduring Innocence. Yeah. Kudos. Opponent's deck is popping off. I think that's only 3 times though. Oh, it is 5. Oof. Does it say fights though? And then we're dead on the trigger. Guess we just pray we don't die. I mean, they gotta be able to sacrifice one thing here to deal damage, right? Like, we're pretty much cooked here. Whenever it attacks, yeah. I'll be honest, I did not give it the respect that I probably should have. That was pretty good. A slow hand, but at least I got more stuff to do. Hoping this thing finds another land here. Come on, Dancing Frog. Come on. There we go. Alright. Yeah. Land of All Elves is effectively another land. Problem is if it dies, we're sad. But opponent is probably going to be playing something here. Okay. Get this going. Don't pay attention that I didn't draw a land. Alright, so. Yeah, we're going to let that be. We're going to start by seam ripping the Zealot. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to see what they do to this. What you going to do? That one. I want that one. You going to sack the Witch? No, you are not. And now I can do this. And fight that. Gain a life. And then get in. Okay. Alright, we're stemming the bleeding a little bit. Okay, not concerned. Am concerned. Should I be concerned? Feeling concerned. I can't Sheltered by Ghosts until that cub is gone. Am I gonna play Innocence or am I gonna play Gearhulk? I think it's Innocent. I think it's Gearhulk, I mean, sorry. Are they gonna trade? No. I would say they probably will not trade. Now I could get in. could Shelter by Ghost the Felidar Cub. But they would probably sack it in response. They did trade it. I'm unbelievably shocked by that. Do I play this and they probably Felidar Cup one of these two? I'm gonna get a draw out of it. That's good. Did that. We cast Elspeth next turn with 22 life. Does that get the Seamrip? I'm assuming. Oh. Oh. Sweet summer child. Let us draw 4 or 2.
My blade descends.
Okay. It's
More
okay.
heroes for the cause.
Feeling good. Feeling really good right now. Attack is wild. I'm almost thinking there. Like, seriously? Am I worried about raise the pass?
Hope is never lost.
Start here. Actually, that just made it so I can't cast the Gearhulk. Draw. Just gonna draw. Attack, get in. I mean, we're in great shape, right? Let's dig to another Elspeth. Like, that's kind of the main goal here, is dig to another Elspeth. In the meantime, we got Gearhulk shenanigans, Shelter by Ghost. Where's that card again? Yeah, no. 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 Okay. Let's take care of this before it becomes a problem. Then we will... We're getting in. I'm just trying to think if I want the elf too. Yeah, I want the elf. We'll go here. Do this. Do I get... I might get a Shard Mage, honestly. And another Pixie? Or a Seam Rep? We'll do that. There we go, I like that. We got a lot of protection. Yeah, I like this. And I can't just kill anything outright. Yeah, I feel like we're in a really good spot. These games are a lot longer than the Jund decks. That's crazy. Is that lethal? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One short. So then let's be smart about this if it's one short. We'll go with Seam Rip. Get the miner out of the way. And then do we do anything else at the moment? Do I play the Elspeth? I think I don't. I think I save it. I'm thinking we'll just hold up this Shard Mage. Do I Pixie something right now? I can't Pixie the Endurance back. I could Pixie the... No, I'm good. We don't need anything right now. We're good. We're good. Okay. Hexproof. Yeah, so we're gonna lose some things. That doesn't do anything. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. Did they commit a crime this turn yet? Nope. We did it! Shocker. Alright. Keep it. Another of the same deck? That would be crazy if we went back to back. Aristocrat. Okay. I think it's mono black aggro. Usually this card's played in root stacks. That's like an aristocrat though. Aristocrats. Are we thinking just like Elspeth's gonna be really good this game? I am. It's a good magic card. Gotta show it more respect than I did last game. Okay right now. That was a good draw. That lets me kind of do some things here. That lets me put the Sheltered by Ghosts on... Yeah, I can Pixie, return, and then still Sheltered by Ghost. Get rid of the Legend. Now if they want to play it again, it's going to cost their whole turn. And now I got a Lifelinker on the board. And we can cast Elspeth next turn. Yeah, now we're feeling good. Cool card. It's got haste. Still taking 4 here. Oh, Menace. Yeah, taking 5. Yeah. Okay. The real thing is, do I want to play Inquisitor? I want to play Elspeth. I'm thinking I get in. Thinking we get in. Need some of that life back. What? Over here. Making some tokens. Okay. Alright. Now, if we can untap with this Elspeth, we're going to be in great shape. She might be low. She might be like 2 loyalty, but if we can untap with her... Does that cost how much warp? It's only 1 and 2 life. Oh, they missed out. The Menace, the bird, going right at me. I guess the Witch kind of changes the math there. I suppose I could just do this. I'm gonna take 4 here. But I can hang with that. Not dead yet. I'm exactly dead. Oh man. We're exactly dead. Crazy. Yeah, because I'm making a sacrifice. Yeah. 1, 2. Make him do it. Do they see it? Yeah. Yep. Okay. Oh well. Yep. We got a turn 3 Gearhulk. Slow because this is a tap land. It's okay though. Another one? Yeah, I think it's fine. So, yeah, next turn we can play Endurance plus Elf. Just kidding. We cannot do that. We're gonna play an Endurance though. Kill that. Which is fine. We'll be able to like draw cards off all this stuff. So I can draw 1 off that Endurance. And I can draw 1 off that Endurance. I want the extra mana. That's why I played the Elf instead of the Inspector. Elf doesn't block, but I want the mana to keep going here. Because now I can cast Gearhulk. Planes or... Okay. I can just draw 2 to start. Maybe that's better. Do I want to pixie anything? Suppose we start here. Let's draw 2. We gotta find some removal spells eventually, right? There's one. It's gonna look real nice on a Gearhulk here in a second. So what if we did this? Keep that on top. We draw it. Cast this, and then I can cast this. Get rid of that. My things aren't doing any good blocking, so offer up the trade. I feel good. I feel good about this. Yeah. Okay. So I feel good about where we were at. They didn't have a lot of cards in it. Okay. Miner's definitely good for them. Kept a slow hand. We did draw a seam rip. We're okay right now. It's like seam rip's a pretty good draw. Now, do I think we keep Pixie. I'm going to play this turn 3, and then turn 4 I'm going to play Pixie plus Shelter. So far, we're doing okay. Hoping this doesn't get killed. Turn 4 we're going to play these things, and then 5 hopefully we draw land to get the Elspeth. If they play something big that's, you know, good shelter target, they're just gonna dirtle around. The tragic slip card. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about the tragic slip card. Stab. Did they screw up? Did they screw up? They screwed up. They screwed up. Let's go. Oh, good. I was smart. Okay, I didn't block the miner for that reason. Whew. Whew. Okay. That's huge. Wow. Okay. So what do we play first? Do we play this shelter now? Sheltered token. Shelter token. Attack. Gain 3. Pixie back. Make 2 1/1s. Pixie back the shelter. Yeah, okay, let's go. So, Cosmogrand, good magic card. Got Inquisitor on 1, but the rest of the hand is not great. This hand's not great either. Guess it could be with some lands. Let's see. Found one. Found one. Can I find a third? That's the secret here. Golgari. I wonder what it's gonna be. Annex. I've been seeing Annex all day today. Seeing the color blue is like bringing tears to my eyes, you guys. You have no idea. Did I bounce that? Suppose that, like, I get a little more damage in. I can play this for bigger later. Would like to be able to play this next turn. But any land will do. I'm not picky, I just want like a land. Awesome. Alright. Much happier. So we'll start by attacking. I don't know what my opponent's playing. I don't know. I mean, there's like a control illusion deck. So we're gonna lose our endurance, which is fine. So it just goes back onto the battlefield. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go one here. Draw a card. Then we're gonna do this. Kill that and draw a card. On my land. I'm saving that so I can double spell. Alright, we're moving. We're moving. Finally getting like a control deck. Be nice to see the Inquisitors come up later on. You know, I'm smelling board wipe a mile away at the moment. So instead we're gonna play Gearhulk. We might get yeah. Creature spell? No. Expected, for sure. Can that destroy enchantments? It can. But it's not like a dedicated flash deck, like they're playing Ugin. Yeah? Oh. I'm gonna play this. Well, we'll start here. It's playing the endurance. Playing Pixie, not bouncing anything. So 0, draw a card. And then we'll play that land. That's true. Okay. It's like, what are we worried about? Like, I'm gonna take some damage. Another one? Man, how did we get here? Oh, I can kill one. Okay. So we can do this. Then I can go get that. And that. I can fight that. And then I can enchant that, do that. Okay. We're still not in good shape. But Elspeth can kill the other dragon then. And now I'm assuming like counter spells are up. You got the whole shindig. Yeah, I mean this is my only line is kill one and then play the pixie to block one. But I'm assuming this is gonna get counter spelled. Yeah. Wow. I suppose if I played Fountain Port, I could have played backup Pixie Pixie. Getting a land in the opening hand. It's crazy. It's probably the land, huh? Yeah. Please don't kill my thing. Inquisitor. Yeah, now. So they had a. Oh, they don't have blue mana. They can counter this, and that's okay. I'm still gonna get my 1/1s. But I wanted to bounce the Lightstall Inquisitor and replay it to get slowed down another thing. Kind of do what the deck's supposed to do. I wonder if I was supposed to hold on to that for next turn. Three of those in their hand. Wow. No blue mana. Dragon on the bottom. Just let me untap. Please just let me untap. Just want to untap with my Haven Interrupter. And a board presence. Please let me do it. Please let me do it. Wow. Yeah, we're in really good shape. We almost have lethal. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. So then if they just tap over a board end or something, then we get the job done here. Whatever they play, we just counter it. Hopefully it costs 5 mana. It did! Go team. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On the dot. 5 damage. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! That was a much quicker game, wasn't that one? Let's do this. I think we just wait till 3 for the inspector. Or wait till turn 4, I guess. Get a draw off that card. Might have been the wrong decision, but we're in too deep now. Let's start here. Because if they have a kill spell, then they just kill it. Yeah, now we're still gonna get draws off it the rest of the game. Do I get snaked here though? What are the odds that I get snaked? I would say like 1,055%. Whoa! Who would have guessed? That's crazy. What? No. The snake? I'm shocked. Well, there's our 5th land for an Elspeth. Maybe our opponent feels super inclined to tap out this turn. I would say probably not. Ooh, I should have blocked. I should have blocked. I should have blocked. Alright, well, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna see if my opponent wants to counter that. Okay. Third Elspeth. I'm gonna have to cast these at some point. Gearhulk's good. Okay. 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 Yeah. I won't make that mistake again, though. I'm gonna block. And then I'm gonna go for this. And then if they want to keep it, they're gonna have to do something about it, which opens the door for Elspeth. Yep. What if we just do both? Kill one. Kill one. Kill one. Do it. Attack the Novice Inspector. They're gonna fight over the snake. Then I'm gonna untap and play Elspeth, and it's gonna be okay. That's stuck. I really assumed they were gonna tap out there after the pause. I am probably just gonna run one of these out to get a counterspell out of their hand. I think I opened the door. They opened the door for us. This is very good. Okay. I want to Gearhulk and grab 2 Inquisitors. Is that greedy? That might be greedy. That might be greedy. Can we kill them next turn? So 2, 4. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. We're 1 short. We're always one short. Always one short. What was that? So it can't be countered?
My strength wanes.
I'm not playing counter spells. It's the green-white deck. Sure. Any of these are a concession, I think. But this lets me see what's in their hand. Take action. I'm gonna go Inquisitor. Draw spell. Get that card out of your hand. What is it? Counter spell. I'm going to Pixie my Gearhulk now. And rather have that in my hand. In case they wipe the board here. We did it! GG! We outgrind the control deck, which is kind of what the idea of this deck was outgrind the control deck here. So, alright, what do we got here? Let's start here. We'll play Inquisitor, get some of their hand. Our opponent mulliganed, so that's gonna help us quite a bit. And then, yeah, we're gonna start taxing the crap out of their hand here. I'm gonna get in for 2. We're gonna Pixie. Back to our hand. Play that. Cast it again. Get another thing out of their hand. It's kind of the line here. This is kind of what we wanted to do. Set up a situation where we're really slowing down our opponent. I suppose if they're exiling lands that already enter tapped, I guess it kind of doesn't really do anything then. Yeah, kind of makes sense. Alright, we're getting in. And cast Gearhulk next turn if we need to. It's a pretty good one for later on. Four mana untapped for them. Okay, Lightning Helix. Hopefully this opens the door for this. But I'd rather this get countered than my Elspeth anyways, so if they do counter this, like, it's okay. Yeah. But hopefully that lets me resolve Elspeth here. 2 cards in hand. This is a stretch, but I think we gotta go for it. Okay. Worked out. Get lost here. Alright, we're gonna get a token out of it. Yeah. Get 1 token because she dies before the tokens come into play, so. Now the question is I think I'm turning these map tokens into draws from Fountain Port. So we'll get in. It's like I could make my guy bigger, but we need cards right now. And Endurance plus Fountain Port's gonna be really good too, to kind of grind out this game. I'm thinking just like a Jeskai Dragons control. So we can sack a token. So these map tokens can become draws for sure. If they hit lands, then they're automatically draws, but. Alright, so we'll attack. Just hoping this doesn't get exiled, like a ride down or ride end or whatever it is. Get lost is fine. Some more explorers. The opponent's got 1 card in hand, really hoping it's not the blue draw spell. We'll get a draw off our endurance. Okay, that might be good later. Let's see. So, what I want to do on their turn is activate and make a fish, and that'll obviously give me a token, but also draw me a card. So I could crack this clue, or I could crack a map. You know, maybe this. So that became like a 1 mana draw spell, right? Now, because I'm committed, I gotta do it this way. Because I need the 3 mana for the fish. Definitely don't need that. Alright. Maybe opponents just lands in hand, which means we really need to get the clock going. So drawing something like the Hydra would be really good right now. But I'm going to make a fish so I can draw a card and put a thing on the battlefield. You know, if we draw one of our ways to pump our team, that'd be pretty good. Second endurance means I'm just drawing cards like crazy, so let's get in. Are they playing the new Sunfall card, the new card that exiles all creatures? Well, they counter that, which I think is pretty good for us. Play the tap land now, I suppose. Is Pixie good here? I think Pixie's just good for late game. I'm drawing a ton of cards right now, so drawing 2 cards a turn at the moment. Ace is fine. We can win through that. We're gonna. Is there a way I can lose a life here? There is. I can do this. And now we have the same amount of life. Draw a card, make 2 things. Okay. I'm just worried about the sweeper right now. I got no protection against it other than like I can rebuild quick. But it's still, again, whenever it happens, it's going to put me a turn back. That was a good draw. Can we get through one more turn of it? Do we have to get through one more turn of it? Three, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. 9 mana. So I can 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cast all these things. Okay, so let's get lost the Beza. Get out of here. And then we will Sheltered by Ghost. Just diversify here. The only problem, yeah, I think this is fine. I'll split dice like a lightning helix then if I just pump the team. I mean, I say since they have like no cards in hand, we gotta get going here. Like we just gotta put them on a one draw here, one turn clock. Okay, no sweeper. They get a redraw. Could draw the sweeper now. But if they don't, we just fly over the top again. There's a flyer. There's draw a card. As long as you have 1 or fewer cards in hand, if you would draw. Okay, so it's just doubling the draws. Did that get warped in? I don't think so. Either way, we should be good to go here. Yeah. So they didn't warp it in because they're putting counters on it, but we'll just fly over the top here and win the game. Play this just for fun. This is super petty. Yeah, I figured that was coming. We are the worst type of person in the world right now. Take the other one, please, and thank you. I'm going to sack this map token to clear the way. And yeah, cool. Against Jeskai Dragon control. This is a really slow hand. I'm getting a bunch of tap lands. Like, the entire grip is tap lands. This is not a keepable hand. It's a little better. Still pretty slow. Bunch of 3-drops and tap lands. We'll put this in there. We'll rather draw that later. Okay. I was kind of hoping to have a board presence for these interrupters, though. It's like get lost are fine, but like later in like 4 or 5 turns. I don't think I need one right now, and I really need to find another land. I need to find some pressure. So High Noon is funny. It turns off this card. Get Lost would have been great for that. That's okay. Warping into draw card. I like that card. I think that's a good card. We'll start here. Yeah, High Noon. Until I can cast this Gearhulk next turn and find an answer for it. It's not that I'm not that pressed by it, but let's see. I could just play the tap land and the Cosmo Grand and draw a card. That might get out a board wipe from them, which is fine because then I kind of can keep going. They're tapped out. Elspeth's a pretty good draw. I mean, we're in good shape right now. They're committing a lot to the battlefield right now, which is totally fine for us. Yeah, no. The real question is do I just snap the Elspeth on the Quantum? It's kind of funny, isn't it? I could Gearhulk and hold up Shardmaid's Rescue. That seems good too, and then I have answer for High Noon, and then I can pop off next turn. Cause this can go find me an answer to the other creatures. This is better. Okay, I'm realizing this is better against control because it won't die to a sweeper. Do I want just the other removal spell? Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. Maybe they go to like spot removal, the Gearhulk. I can counter it with Shardmaid's Rescue. Then I've got a huge board on the next turn. I won't be able to trigger. Actually, yeah, we'll be okay. Hey, look at us seeing into the future here. I'm gonna make that hexproof, sir. And now you can't cast a spell the rest of this turn. All right. We're in good shape. So I gotta sack a creature for this, so I'll sack the Endurance. I can't sack the Shardmates. That's what I would have done. Nope. We will... Oh, that doesn't get rid of that. That's tough. Okay, we'll do that. So, a little bit of a miscalculation on my part. That's fine. We have this... We have this Aven Interrupter here. And actually, like, if they tap out for something and I can counter the Aven Interrupter, we just play Elspeth and win the game. Again, that's their only spell this turn. That's their only spell this turn? Opponent's still attacking. I'm just gonna take it. Do we go for the dub here? This just takes out creatures. Counterspell, right? Is that a dragon? No. It could reveal a dragon from their hand. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I could just attack with the... Huh. Let's do this. Make them have the counterspell. That resolved quick. Oh, I'm one short? No! Oh no! I'm gonna lose the attack plus lightning helix. There's no way I'm about to lose this way. I was like, oh, there's math for blockers. I'm gonna lose the high noon trigger. Oh my gosh. What an absolute fumble right there. Absolute choke job on my part. Alright, so I kind of got a really good with Fountain Port and Enduring. Like, this is a pretty good hand. This is going to help me go really long in the game. I guess we should start applying some pressure. We'll start here. So I'm finding one little chink in the armor of Lightstall Inquisitor, and that's if they just exile one of these like surveil lands, then it doesn't really do anything. So Gearhulk's good. Get in. Opponent plays a tap land. Okay. I can't even remember. Did we see a board wipe last match? Last round game? Not really. It was just like the creatures, like based on the draw card thing. Which they might play here. Or they might hold up Get Lost. Either way, like we have a clock going, and I got Gearhulk to refill the hand. They wait at... I wonder if they're gonna like play Ride's End here. That would really suck actually. I'm thinking I'm only attacking with the Inquisitor. Inquisitor's got Vigilance too, it's not even tapped. Parting Gust. Okay. So that worked out fine. I could, instead of Gearhulk, to run it out there, although I kind of want it to resolve. This would be my only opportunity for that. So maybe we run it out there now. Like, I have a Pixie in hand now, so I can go grab either something grindy. I can maybe grab that. That's less good when they know about it, though. I'm thinking this for sure. It's just the real question is, what do I want after that? I could go Pixie just to reset everything. Like, another Pixie does the same thing as another Lightstall Inquisitor. Maybe I grab the Shard Mage. But Walker's gonna let me draw a ton of cards. See a Day Judgment? I don't know if they're playing board wipes. Okay. So we're a turn behind on the... I can Pixie Gearhulk to go get an answer. We'll do that. Just going to get 2 removal spells here. Yeah. Last turn. Get lost that. That makes map tokens, which my Pixie can fly over the top. Can keep applying pressure. Might have been interested in chump blocking there. Let's Inquisitor first. Slow them down a little bit. We're going to. Oh, that was my 1 spell. Oof. Yeah. That's a good one too. Alright, I have no issues with chump blocking. And so I can chump block the Beza with this token and sack it to draw a card with Fountain Ports. That's pretty good. And opponent, they got to play under high noon too. I just got to remember to stay out of range. That's part of it. Like, there's their 1 spell this turn. And we keep drawing cards out of the deck. We're gonna dig to our answers here. Decided not to attack. Am I still drawing a card? I think so. We gotta go find things. Go find things to do. Still haven't grabbed the... Elspeth doesn't dodge dragon. Elspeth isn't lethal at the moment. I can hold a mana to make a fish. That's probably what we'll do. Alright, we'll attack. And then I'm gonna play this. They can counter if they want. I pass the turn. And now man up for fish if I have to, or I can cast the Shard Mages if they have a spot removal spell, if they want to play this Get Lost or something. So they fired off the High Noon, which means they want to cast this Get Lost, but they only have 2 mana. I'm gonna protect this. They might counter it. But that means the High Noon's gone, and then I get to pop off. Also, that means Elspeth is just lethal. Alright, so our opponent just handed us the win, and they know all the cards in our hand. Opponent's handed us the win here. Because I'm going to get to pump pump the team with this. That pumps. I put counters on everything. And then I put counters on everything and make them fly. And go over the top. Opponent had all the information there. They sold great here. This is the one time when Fountain Port's not great, is in the big opening hands. This deck is so hungry for colored pips early on. And this, I guess with the Surveil land and I'm on the draw, like I got plenty of opportunities to find other lands, so maybe I'm keeping this. Okay. I'm getting rid of Elspeth this early. I mean, I got a lot of stuff to do. I think mana is the biggest thing right now. As much as I want that. Opponent plays Elf, turn 1. I don't know if I've seen this since the Edge of Eternities release. What are we playing? Landfall deck. Am I removing this Tifa before they can have a protection spell? The problem is does Hydra get scared your next turn? I think make them have the other one. Don't die to the one that's on the battlefield. Now, they would, if they're going to hold this back just for a landfall trigger, that's going to slow them down. Trying to decide next turn if I want to play Fountain Port Enduring in a sense, or play Tap Land and play these two. I suppose, like, this matchup's pretty good for us as long as we can, like, progress and we don't die in the first couple turns. Like, Gearhulk finding removal is going to be good. Opponent's, like, playing the slowest version of this deck ever. So what if we just slow them down even more? We'll start here. Try to build our board. I wanted to go Inquisitor, Pixie, Tapland. But next turn, all I'm playing is Tapland and Enduring Innocence, and then I haven't drawn any cards off of it. And I'm back, because I can't cast Gearhulk with Fountain Port, so... You know, unless exactly untapped land is off the top of my deck here. And it's not. So, that was a really good draw, because... Now I can take care of the Tifa. But I'm going to start by not showing them the Sheltered Pregos. Let's get something else out of their hand. I'll draw a card from this. What does that card do? Oh, it's World Sorcerage. Do I want to Sheltered by Ghosts? Or do I want to... Yeah, I think so. And then... which one? Extra power or other thing lifelink? What's... Let's do this. We'll do that. Ooh, that means I can't really bounce it later, but we'll do that. I suppose I should have played the Shelter on the Innocents. I just felt like they were more incentivized to kill this, so if I put all my eggs in one basket. Now it's like they kind of got to decide. The only problem is yeah, they just have tap land. So we're dodging protection spells like crazy, which is nice. Is this Elspeth just gonna kill this Hydra? Yeah, see now opponents decided that they have ran out of time. And this Elspeth isn't gonna kill it because... Okay. Yeah, we got the mana to do this, so let's sack a creature, right? Yeah, this will be good. So I'll draw a card off this. And my tap land. Play this. Sacrifice the Summoning Sick one. Put that into play. Get rid of that. Attack you for 5 lifelink. And next turn, for whatever threat they play, I've got Elspeth. Yeah, we're in really good shape. Gearhulk also gets me any answer I need. The only problem there is I don't have another colored mana left over. Chocobo. 2 mana left. Bristly Bill. Okay. Just Elspeth over the top. We probably need to kill the Chocobo. There's the colored land. Counters on, and then I just die though. So what we need to do, we'll fly over next turn. We'll go here. We're gonna go get some removal spells. I have the fight spell. The fight spell is good. Get rid of the Chocobo and not like... We'll do that. So we'll grab both these removal spells. We're gonna fight the Chocobo. Because this is the one that matters most about sizing. And it's one that matters most about sizing. This one will just kill any big thing. Tifa's not going to kill us this turn. World Soul's Rage is not going to kill us this turn. That card's... They can't even cast that card. We might see a World Soul's Rage kill Enduring Innocence. But is Elspeth just lethal here? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One short again. Always one short. Okay. I suppose we just kind of just destroy them here by doing... They have 0 protection spells. So I'm going to... Nope, nope! I blew it. Wow, we blew that. I suppose I could... We'll just give that ward. We'll hit the Tifa. Bill doesn't kill us. I mean... Do we just get in? We choked there pretty bad. Okay. Like, this is really fast. There's not a lot going on in this hand. But I'm kind of getting ahead quick, which means if I can just find something to get me going, I might be okay. But I also could just die right away to some landfall triggers. We'll keep it, only because like this really skyrockets us with mana. I suppose opponent having that is the same thing. Oh, I got three things I want to cast. Is there a way I can cast them all? No, because I need 2 white. And I only have the 1. That's fine. So I can use this, cast that. The Hydra is going to be a big problem here in a second. Not anymore. Okay, and then we'll do this. The only thing I'm worried about now is like obviously protection spells, which is what makes the landfall deck so good. Is just gonna play like Snakeskin Veil or something. Opponent plays tap land. What are the odds you tap out, sir? Well, okay, that's good. So here's what we're gonna do. Trample? Yeah, no. Alright. So I kind of have a plan here. What I want to do... We'll do 1. We're gonna exile this. Is that what I want to do? That gets rid of one of them. So it slows them down a little bit, which is okay. Do I have any interest in bouncing this Lightstall Inquisitor? Playing that, replaying it, slow them down a little bit. Probably put a land in exile here. Blue mana, I didn't realize. I didn't see last game. I'm not blocking with the elf. That's gonna be insane. Opponent's gonna go to 2, 4, 8, 16. Oh, I'm just dead. GG. That fetch line made it crazy. 4, yeah. Would have been huge. Alright, and so the lesson that game was I kept a land that did nothing, and then I did nothing. So, okay. Play the tap land first, get the elf going. We'll play here first. Gotta get our mana going. We'll Inquisitor this here. Next turn we'll get to go Innocence and Pixie to bounce the Lightstall. Or I can Seam Rip something if I need to. Gearhulk's really good here too, but I do want to get this going. Like, we won game 1 because we drew a ton of cards and just like found all of our removal spells. So, and Gearhulk does that here too, but like getting this Innocence down feels really good because as the game goes on, it's gonna draw me a ton of cards. Again, this looks a lot more like game 1 where we were way ahead, we got ahead, we drew a ton of removal spells. They had to play threats with tap lands so they couldn't protect them. The Seam Rip is going to feel very good. I'm hoping to draw a card off of this Innocent, or draw a land off this Innocent so I can get to my Elspeth next turn. So that's effectively the same thing. I'm going to Seam Rip the Bill. And I'm going to play what will be my 5th land next turn. I'm not going to get the draw off Enduring Innocence, but that's fine. We have a lot of bigger and better things to do. And they're going to have to play a threat here. And if they make it... If they don't hold up protection, we can just Elspeth it. Otherwise, we might just Elspeth pump the team. I'm just worried about dying. They're playing like Teamer. They're playing like Teamer Landfall. Well, you should have done that before you cracked a fetch land. Is this power or mana value? Mana value, so I actually can't kill the bill, but the Gearhulk can. Alright, so the plan now is to just get in, remove the bill, next turn fly over with Elspeth and win the game. This is just gonna go get a bunch of removal spells. Guess we'll get that one. And we'll get just another Seam Rip, I guess. Bill's only at 3, so like I'll get a Seam Rip. I'm gonna use this now though. To fight that. Put them down to 8 and then fly over to kill them next turn. Okay. It's like you're playing Teamer, but you're playing all basics with tap lands. I don't know. Like, have I seen any dual lands yet? It's nice when my opponent's playing lands and not getting any meaningful triggers. This mill doesn't really concern us. Not playing anything else concerns me a little bit. I don't need to cash in this. Okay. I was gonna say I didn't need to cash